All life I spend it running through wellness and fitness, not only for myself but also for the others.
What's happening with the fitness challenge right now, which has been a great inspiration for the entire world?
Because I always believed that giving positive vibes but also health to the other was the mission of my life.
Welcome to the Superhuman show. Today I have got a very strong, fit man with me, Andrea Giovannini. So, it's my honor and privilege to have Mr. Andrea Giovannini with me today. Can you just briefly tell about yourself for the entire audience?
Of course. Thank you so much, Mr. Sajeev, to hosting me into your program. And just a little bit of a brief review of my career path. Let's say that I'm specialized in group exercise and personal training. And as per now, I'm developing program and group fitness program for my company. And of course, my all life I spend it running through wellness and fitness, not only for myself, but also for the others. Because I always believe that giving positive vibes but also health to the other was the mission of my life, and that's why I'm here still doing the same job with the same passion as the first day that I started.
Fantastic. So I believe you're from Italy and you're here in Dubai. So what made you to come to Dubai and being in the fitness world?
I started my journey exactly in Italy, and then I started to move around a little bit in countries, especially in touristic places, just keeping up with the same type of job, also to explore the world. But I will say that as per now, Dubai is the eye of the world. It's where everything is happen, where there is a big investment and consciousness about fitness and wellness for the population, especially because a lot of people, a majority of the people living here are very focused on work, on productivity. And so also the government and the city, the country is really investing a lot to give the people that space for their health that maybe they are not really focused on having because of their jobs. So that's why it's very precious to be here, because it's exactly like what I believe is right that a country made. So also invest for the health of the population that lives within.
That's interesting because whenever I come across people in Dubai, I always see that they're quite busy. They go to their offices early in the morning and come back late in the evening. So even after that, they are finding time to come to the gym and doing fitness programs, right? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. People definitely they come to the gym. It's either in the morning, lunch break, or after work. That's why facilities always rearrange their schedule depending on the people availability. And that's why also if you go to facility in different places and area of the city, you might find different schedules because it really depends on the people that are in that area. Yeah.
So do you think that, this city has got more people fitness conscious than many other cities in the world?
In general, I believe that it's the fitness world has a little explosion and was born in the 80s. No? So let's say that there was an escalation and growth related to fitness from the 80s till today. And it has like a sort of a flat curve around the 90s, early 2000, and then exploded again recently. But I have to say that while in other places where, for instance, fitness were born or was more established, now you can see that this curve of growth is almost stable. Here instead, and in general in the Middle East, because I'm not talking only about Dubai, I'm talking about in general Middle East, the growth in terms of fitness, it just went all over the place. Now, let's say that everybody at least has a membership in the gym, or everybody has an app to work out by their own, or a personal training. If you think about the amount of personal trainers that you have here in Dubai, for instance, is way more than any other countries. Why?
Wow.
Because people are way more interested in investing in personal training. And also the business of personal training here is very bright. While in other countries, maybe you might struggle, or definitely is not the same as here. While people are really into it, really they want to become a better person, not only in the mind, but also in their bodies.
Guys, listen to it, because, especially in the slow-paced cities where people have time, still they think that I don't have time and they don't go to a gym or they don't get into any fitness program. Here Andrea is talking about what? The city in which you have the fastest city, I would rather say, where people are so busy with things and they're finding time for fitness. So that's something incredible. This is coming from the horse's mouth, the person who has been a personal trainer and has been there in Dubai for quite some time now. What's happening with the fitness challenge right now, the Dubai Fitness Challenge, which has been a great inspiration for the entire world, started by His Highness Sheikh Hamdan. So, you also must be involved in this entire program. So how do you find that?
Yes, I'm involved and also with my colleagues, and every year it becomes always better. We started together in 2017. That is the first year that I came here to Dubai, and I was already there in the Dubai Fitness Challenge, and it continued every year, and every year it becomes more spectacular. Activities all over the place around the city, and this is a great opportunity also for the people that are not yet into the fitness world to start up and just to understand how much fitness is important and where to go if they want to start something. Just have a little taste on all the different activities that they can explore, because of course the portfolio of fitness, while before there was just the gym and weight training and aerobics or just step in the 90s, now you have a big amount of activities that you can practice into the fitness industry. And I also think that this is so important, and I feel always marveled about this initiative of Dubai and also other countries that now they're embracing the Dubai Fitness Challenge. Because, come on, which other countries give you the opportunity to work out for free in the middle of the city?
All right. Okay. That's a great incentive, right?
Yeah, it's absolutely. But it's not only Dubai Fitness Challenge. As I can see all through the years, especially in the good season, there are always activities like marathons or other tournaments. And it's always like a city that always make people move. Maybe because also of the weather, and there is always this issue where they say, in Dubai you don't walk a lot because you always get the car. But instead I see that there is a big effort behind to make people move with their own bodies. And I think that this is very precious.
Yeah, I think another reason being, people are understanding there are lots of opportunities around. They have umpteen number of opportunities to make money, excel in their profession and their career. So they are all becoming more and more, conscious about performing at peak levels in whichever areas they work. So they understand that physiology plays a major role when it comes to peak performance. That's what I always teach people, that it's not just a psychology. People think that the mind power and just by tuning your brain and the mind you can achieve anything in your life. But if your body is not allowing your mind to perform, if your body is not hosting, or if you don't have a healthy body to host your brain, it doesn't work. So when we were talking before this conversation, you are saying that many people come to the gym for the brain's sake, not for the muscle sake. So, what is your experience about that?
Look, let's say that from my personal background, this is something that comes from the ancestors, because the Latin used to say mens sana in corpore sano. That means that there is a healthy brain in a healthy body. And this is how we grow up studying because of our ancestor. And then I have to say that this information start to a little bit, it got lost by the time, where people start to get too much into the work and less into their personal health, or like it was not self-centered, the life, but outward. And since the job became, and the career became the first focus of the human being, this mens sana in corpore sano got a little bit lost. But now, thanks to the social media and everything that is happening, and sort of promotion, and we say also the social media are not really good, but sometimes they also make an amazing job in passing messages to the people. This aspect that you are talking about, so the mental health related to the physical health, it came up very strong. And as a matter of fact, you can also see that there is a big boom in terms of yoga. So yoga just exploded again as one of the main activities that everybody is doing, because people start to understand how much is important to be healthy in the body, to then reconnect with the mind. And another thing that since I think more than a decade was there to helping people to have fun, relax, distress, and play with their hormones, is the group exercise activities.
The project we are working on, that is the Limoverse, which is the first ever, fitness and health and fitness ecosystem on the blockchain and the metaverse, we are rewarding people for walking, jogging, and running. So they walk, jog, run using download the app and walk, jog, run, and they start getting rewarded because people when they get incentivized and automatically they become healthy too. Same time when we were talking about the mental health and the impact of mental health or impact of exercise on the mental health, there are many scientific studies right now available which proves how exactly the physical or physical fitness impact the mind, because you must have heard about it, but maybe still for the maybe this is a good point to discuss. Wait for some more interesting information and exciting inputs in the next video.